Guess we're playing this fucking game now. Why not? Why the fuck not? Oh well. The aspect ratio not gonna work on this game either. Motherfucker. Can't one goddamn game just work with the aspect ratio for me? Just one time. Hello? One time. Hello? Hello? One time. Hello? 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 One time. Hello? 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 Okay, end the cycle. Hello? Ooh. Hello? Okay, good enough. Good und off.
I wanted to put him down basically, right? And with that example.
Wait, can we fix this? I don't know, is this gonna be better? Is the aspect ratio? Or this window? Let's try that. Okay. It's a little small there. A little small. Small. How is the sound? 1, 2, 3, 4. How is the sound? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, I guess that's fine if you turn up your stream all the way up or something. Just gotta get turned. Put up a little higher. Okay, maybe like this. Okay. We are wider, but we're not bigger. Oh. Why is it like that? Yeah, can we do that? Okay. We're making progress. We're getting there. These are the only two options. Yeah, let's try it. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, none of those are working. There's a 9. Okay, let's try that. Hey! Hey! We did it. I'm a genius. I always knew I would do it one day. Okay, so make sure everything's loading. Alright. Got music or audio, whatever. 2 speakers. How would I ever put it low? Full caption, subtitles only. reverse mouse. I want to accelerate a little bit. I like to accelerate. Alright, let's begins the game. Blind playthrough here. I don't know what I'm getting into. Probably gonna get jump scared.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
So there's like a
one day, something very
English to be read.
happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh, shit.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I can move. That's me. I'm Stanley. I think I need more acceleration. That's low. Why is it so low? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm alive. I'm alive. So we got a green bin, a red bin, a yellow bin. I should turn up the audio because there's a narration game. We don't need to speak. Put that up. Sup? Just want to say hi real quick. It's late for me. I have school tomorrow. Sadly, so I can't watch stream. Hope stream goes well. Oh, thanks, Mushi Senpai. Thanks for coming in. Glad to see you still hanging around. I appreciate it, man. Hope you got a good day at school tomorrow. Things go well for you too. We'll see you next time. Can I zoom in? Can I sharpen my pencil? Oh shit!
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
What?
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end.
What?
He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh! It's the loading screen. Is this like a symbolism for religion? I'm just waiting for God. Give me meaning in life. Is this game just a metaphor for religion? We said we do what we're told by the Bible, and then we hope that one day it'll bring us paradise and bliss. But then
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Like we just do what we're told by deities and prophets.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, so the narrator is kind of guiding me and telling me what to do. So is that like going to be the whole metaphor? That's the symbolic part, is that he listens to everything he's told to do, and I as the player and listen to everything the narrator tells me to do. I jump. Meeting room?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
These look like traces. This is like a tracer. The cavalry has arrived. Oh, turn back on, you. I need to look at that. Why is there even a crouch feature? Hey, it's the lamp from Pixar. I always wanted a lamp like that. But one that moves too. Like the Pixar lamp. I feel so like powerless. I just can't do anything. Can I even open this? Is this game literally just trying to get me to waste time until the story progresses? Should I go back to my office?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
That was definitely more than 20. What? What the hell? What? What the hell? I feel like someone's walking up behind me. I don't like it. I don't like this. I'm walking on the desk. I'm free. I'm free. Is this game just trying to like break me mentally from like boredom? Alright. Maybe if I stand still, something will happen. Anytime. Anytime. not have a lot of patience right now. I can't even zoom in. I mean, I need to click on every door 20 times?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
Are you
50 clicks.
fucking kidding me?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
I hate you. 417? There's no 417! Maybe that one's 417. It's the only one without a number. You're really gonna make me do this. Did I fuck up by accidentally closing that door, which I shouldn't have? I'm getting a lazy. Time to assume the lazy position. That's... Oh, that's where that was the whole time. Okay. Now I'm ready. Is the narrator just fucking with me? Do I need to restart the game? Alright, or maybe the number of clicks isn't the clicks I do on my mouse, but it's the time I hear the sound in the game. Okay, that was probably 20, right? Okay, so maybe this one. Is that the sound of it opening? Anytime. Or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing. You're boring, Zoidberg. I'm bored. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing. Is that what I have to do? Game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I see. So I fucked up the first run, huh? That's how it goes? Alright. Let's not touch doors then. .417 is the one he said to open, right? You sure it's been like 20 times now, right? Alright, let's speed run this. Where's the meter?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So what if I go to the one on the right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge? Sure.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, so do I like die? I can't go back now, huh? What's our business here? Sell papers?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is
What?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
What did you do to Gwen Stacy? What did you do to her? Really no going back. Oh, there was going back this whole time? Wait, can I go back? I drive this. I always wanted to drive one of those. Oh fuck. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Can I place my faith in another? I don't know who she is. Is she really my Gwen? Do I have the power to do it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
That's not my Gwen.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What? I am?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No, I don't want to learn.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
What? Oh my...
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
7.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I wasn't paying attention.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
No. I'm gonna click things. I'll try putting it back. Because I only half the tractor. Blame the game devs for this, not me. Where am I at? Oh, you can't close me in. You did. You did. You did, didn't you? Oh, the gate's open. There wasn't a gate here before.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Well, is there any place that's really well equipped for that? You know, I think most companies should have a choice. Danger of choice. Exercise, training, regimen thing. Choices are dangerous. Yeah. Why do I keep wanting to click on stuff?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Door on the left. Or is this the left? Is that the left? What's the left? Who is left? Am I left? Who's the left?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Dope. Dope. Which one?
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Are we? Dope. I just feel like Homer Simpson playing this game. What's out here? Wasn't supposed to be this much light. Dope. What? That's the place not supposed to be next to that other place. That's not what that is. It's over here. Can I run? Oh, no. Let's leave. I already saw that painting before. I feel like I've been there. That exact place. Okay.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. He's gonna kill him. Ooh. Time loop.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Me.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Damn
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story.
My boy.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
Underground.
I tried so hard.
Didn't try hard enough.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hey, Nelson. That good one raid. Thank you. My boy. My boy. Oh, no.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent other coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up. Damn. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw in some bevel on all text to ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Ah, that's funny. We got a Nelly raid. Nelly. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. How many endings have you seen so far? I don't even know what an ending is in this game. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Oh fuck. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. This graph's increasing a lot. Please no more charts, please. I'm begging. Stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out triplicate and return to your boss appreciation specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict than you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, why did we hire you? What are your dreams for the future? Success, plant life, above pollution, metamorphosis, comatose, less air, spring break, hope, clear skin, travel, lunch, ascend, football, charts, talk, radio, nature. Wow, I think I read all of that. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion or recognition. Expectation. Don't get fired. Awesome. Alright. I know how to be the best employee ever now. How many times do you get spawned in our office room? What do you mean, our office room? I got spawned a couple of times.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
In your office room? Well, it has to be mine specifically? Oh shit. I mean, I restarted the game once because I got stuck. I think I did this run wrong then. I was supposed to fight an underground thing. I was supposed to get laid with my wife or something.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Go fuck yourself.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Your mother.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Is it really like this mic? Night Shark 115? Or am I like...
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I did do that.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Damn, he's
When
mad.
he came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Oh my god.
Stanley?
That's me.
Hello?
My consciousness has gone
Is
berserk.
everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you
Thank-
listening to me?
This was an amazing game. 10 out of 10.
Is everything all right?
You've really outdone yourself,
Stanley, this is
video game.
important. The story needs you. It needs you to make
See,
a
this is what all
decision.
video games
It
should be
cannot
like.
exist without you. Do you
They
understand?
tell you what to do,
Whatever
but you don't
choice
really
make,
need to
just
do
fine.
it, and the
Both
game
of
just
us
ends
can't be
anyway
wrong
within
here.
an
We work
hour, you
together.
know?
I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward.
It's like, it really
please.
saves time.
Choose. Do something.
Do something.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Let's get a new Stanley.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Thank you, Valve and Galactic Cafe.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Yep. Oh, I guess it's the first time I respawned in the office.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Ha ha ha, how funny. I
When
guess
Stanley
so.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might coming to a staircase.
Yeah, I can go
Stanley
down.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
That would
And
be
in such a
evil.
competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And
Am I
then
going
something
in a
occurred
circle?
to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Dude, I'm
None
going
of it made
crazy.
any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my
Why
god!
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is
Wait.
all too strange. This can't be real.
This
And
can't
at
be.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a
dreaming.
dream.
This is all a dream.
What a relief Stanley felt to
What a
have
relief.
finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I'm not
He thought
crazy.
to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
I'll
have
wake
to
up
go
soon.
back to my boring real-life
Go
job
back to
pushing
my
buttons.
real-life
I may
pushing
as well
buttons.
enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh shit.
Then he
Oh,
imagined
shit.
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh.
It was so much
Oh.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh, that's pretty easy. I have
Now the voice was
schizophrenia.
describing itself being considered by Stanley.
One,
Found it
two,
particularly
B4?
strange. I'm dreaming about a voice
B?
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts. He thought.
B?
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
I want to fly
Believing
again.
that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
1, 1, 12.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a
69?
doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
wanna do
voice
that
was a
again.
part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently.
No.
He invited himself to
No.
wake up.
No.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the
When he
press of
killed-
the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I'm normal.
I am okay.
Hi. I'm normal.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
No.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I'm a woman.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Poor, not normal Stanley. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. Never be normal, huh?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He told me before if I clicked 20 times on that door, something would happen. I was lied to.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't like being lied to.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
trolling me.
Stanley decided
the
to go
narrator.
up to his boss's office.
Narrator
Coming to a
don't troll
staircase,
nothing.
Stanley walked upstairs to
You're the
his
one who said
boss's
to like
office.
explore the game, huh? That was my way of exploring it. I was like, yo, he's gonna be like, why didn't you click on that door 20 times? Why not touch our fancy box, Zoidberg? Stop drinking our
Stepping
water,
into his manager's
Zoidberg.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Wait, this isn't
Shocked,
the same room.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh, this was a clicker
Amazing.
before.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
God damn, why is everything always gotta be eerie? Oh, that's very nice to put a light bulb there. Oh, now we're loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of
bit
emotion in
peculiar.
his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
This question must not go unanswered for long.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
Mind
read
control.
Mind Control Facility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I'm not into that kinky shit. Get me out of here. Fuck. Escape. Mind control. Escape. Mind control. Escape. Control mind. Escape. I'll just take a look. It's in okay. Ooh. Well, I kind of seen all I wanted to see there, you know? Let's look over here.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? What? Okay, I'm going back. That was just a joke. Okay.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
What? Think I have too much to live for? I'll show you.
Nope, Still on board with death?
Wait, did he say death? Yo, no one said anything about death. Although, I've never tried death before. How can I really say it's that bad? This is what all the cool kids are trying.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Back on track? Is there a train over here? There's no train here. I'm going back. You know, death is hip nowadays, you know. I heard Betty White tried it.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Wait, what? I mean, you gotta do it willingly, right? Oh. Oh my. Oh my. That looks pretty eerie. Can I like walk around and get a better look? Okay. See, I don't need to go inside. Just gonna look at the angles. Oh! Whoopsies. Yeah, can I hold on? Hey, I'm alive. Oh,
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, it reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Jump out!
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision.
Get me out of here.
This world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a
Can I
blind
just
man.
move?
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
No, I don't.
Stanley.
Get me out of here.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Hey. Hey. Who got obliterated now, bitch? Not Zoidberg. Hey. That's the
And
name.
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. But it's going to involve
When
hookers.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Dude. That's my computer. Those are the nature paintings in my office. That's my office layout. That's the corridor of my office. Those are my filing cabinets. That's my 2 doors. This is a replica of one of the office squares. That's the office computers. I never understood how to play solitaire. I never got it. Never learned the rules to that. No matter how much they had that game. All the computers in elementary school. Never learned it. That's a database that I can't read because they didn't make it big enough. Those are the numbers. Button sounds. Selection of the sounds that's used throughout the game. Buttons are pressed. Sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Oh, it is keyboard. Even though I'm not pressing my keyboard, why is it using keyboard sound even when I'm using my mouse? Those are the people that made the game! Kevin Brightening, you son of a bitch. But which way? That's my office clock. The time is all wrong. Those are the boss's offices. I think I saw that one and that one, but I didn't see that one. The employee lounge, the underground. I went there. Where's this? The narration outtakes. The voice of the narrator recorded dialogue for the entire game, roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years on it. There are clips from early takes that were not used in the first final game.
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
All of them. That's all of them, huh?
Then he pushed the number 4.
I never pushed no number 4. Can't prove it. This is, I want to go up there. I feel like I'm in Minecraft. Have you played AC Valhalla? I don't think I have. To be honest, I'm not very familiar with that. Sounds similar. Sounds like Valheim. Probably not the same. A freedom ending. This is the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Freedom? Oh, Assassin's Creed. Oh. No, I haven't played Assassin's Creed since like the first one. Back in the... way back in the day. When Assassin's Creed was all the rage. Not played it in a long time. I mean, I always liked the idea of it. 48. What does that mean? What does 48 mean? That's from an early version of the countdown ending. Countdown ending. 72. So these are all the endings? Am I like spoiling everything right now? Freedom. How do I get the freedom? I want to be free. Freedom Day. Freedom. Do I have to unlock the freedom train? Countdown room. Early version of countdown room. So I need to go to the countdown room. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the monitor room could go up or down with freedom above, countdown below. Oh, so I just need to go up. Banning this when players found out too difficult to remember what was up and what was down. Place the 2 endings together instead. All the game's assets. Wow. Is this where I came in?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
They're willing to level the next and Davey the writer has an audition piece. The strength of this level got William Hire to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from his log is still in the game. That is a pretty good layout. There's so much to explore here, and I kind of don't have the patience to explore all of it, but I kind of have to. The evolution stands over time with first created in 2011, 2012, and oh my god! That is my office! The lounge. Wow. You don't see a lounge like that every day. The office. I don't know the theme song for The Office. Apartment timer. If you didn't pick up the phone, not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh. Oh, can I see my beautiful wife now? Cargo lift. Well, at least I get to see what the scope of this game is. How many endings I have to go through. I went there. So I can know what I'm looking at. Zending levers. The Zending model. Oh, the escape menu. We had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Fortunately for you guys, this is what they were supposed to do. It's frustrating for everyone. Wait, I feel like I just did that. I feel like that was the first one I did. When I got stuck in the first area. I feel like I'm missing some things. There are some things. Let's see. These things here. What are these memes? These are screenshots of Stanley Parable HD remix. Lose more endings, fewer endings, more narrators. Fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Am I going crazy? Maybe if it isn't the same image was that clock there before, I don't remember. How do I go back and check? Larger. Wow, the maintenance room. Isn't that just something? Ain't this just the darndest thing you've ever seen? Okay, I think I've seen everything. Now get me out of here. I'm tired of reading. Tired. These goddamn words all up in my grill. Get me out of here. Hello, the Stanley Parable. You go along with the Stanley Cup. Let's shut this mother down. Bam.
Can you see?
No.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
You can't see love, but it's
But
always
listen
there.
to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
What?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't.
But they said they took that out of the game.
Let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Huh? 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 I swear, I have to redo that for that
Stanley's
ending.
office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
The end is never.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I wish I
Yet
could run.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's always a...
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, do I have to
What
redo
could
that
it
whole route?
mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Where does it turn on the fan? Why is it so hot in my room? I thought it's winter. Okay, now what? Oh, there's that. I've got to redo this whole route. Was I supposed to just die? I probably was. I bitched out. I knew I should have just listened to peer pressure and tried death.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
The mind control facility. Sounds like a fun ride. Alright, hit me up, baby.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Some of
What
that good
horrible
stuff.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah! Now this is a ride. Are we like in the prequels meeting area? Where's Yoda?
Now
Camera. Yeah!
the monitors jumped to life.
Oh,
Their true
shit.
nature revealed.
Fired!
Each bore the number of an employee.
Oh
in the
my
building.
god.
Stanley's co-workers. The
They
lives
got
of
cams
so
on
many
everyone.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh shit. I didn't realize he was talking. My fucking headphones fucked up. Alright, sounds good. Let's keep going. Oh boy, person button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Where's my number? Where's me? There I am. What's my cam look like? Hey, it's just as dark and gloomy as I remember it.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating,
I'll take
working.
content.
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Can I get like a dose of contentness before I do that? Who's got? Is there a Digimon thing still? Did you win? I don't think they do it in person anymore. They're definitely not doing the street battle. They do locals online on Discord. I haven't done that in a few weeks though. Been busy on Thursdays. But there's nationals coming up in February. That's exciting. It's going to be online in Discord. It's pretty good. It's the participation prizing is pretty dope. You get a playmat, bunch of promo packs that are probably going to be worth some good stuff for only like 30 USD. It's a pretty good deal. But you have to get invited. You need to win a championship or like top at a regional or something. I might invite to World Champion spot for Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopefully it ain't in person. Yo, that's dope. Yeah. And this online remote is just a lot easier to deal with. Especially now. The cases rising everywhere. Shit is really crazy right now. Shit's fucked. Just want to stay inside and chill. How many of these buttons I gotta press? Yeah, have I gone up here before? Oh, there's the 4. Now where's the 5? Government doesn't know what the fuck they doing. They need to do something different. It's a tough call to be in, man. It's you can't really predict the Omicron. Especially if a lot of people still don't want to get vaccinated. These lockdowns ain't healthy. No, yeah. Gotta agree to some degree for that. It's weird that they closed gyms but kept restaurants open. That's a weird call. They could have just gone back to really socially distanced gyms. Like, it's better to have something, like... But I mean, I think if you look at the Omicron rate, that shit's pretty wild right now. So I can see why they're kind of panicking for like to like get shit under control, make sure like the hospitals ain't too fucked. Look at this shit. I didn't even realize. I used to look at this, at the trends back then. I haven't looked at it in a while, and then look at this. It just jumped. Holy shit, to 2,000, 4,000. Like, god damn. I thought like this was the worst when we were at 1,200. But now, you see like the stocks? Like if this was a stock right here, this is when you would want to sell your COVID stocks. But yeah. I can see why they were really panicking, because if the hospitals get overloaded with this stuff, that would fucking... Dude, people would fucking die at that point. You need to figure something out, though, because it's been years and we've been in lockdown, they still don't know. I mean, vaccines are the best solution, right? And when, like, we still... Most of the people that aren't getting vaccinated are the people in, like, the interior. Like, the rural areas. Yeah. COVID vaccinations by country. How's Canada been doing? We got 29.4% of the population fully vaccinated. We still got like 23%. Sheesh. We still have like almost a quarter of people not vaccinated? Or does this also account for like small children? What is it? I would assume they would be talking about people that are eligible, right? Because what would be the point? I mean, I guess like it's still good to know like the total population to know if there are any kids at risk. Although kids don't really get affected by the coronavirus, anyways. Where's Canada? Can I just check here? Per 100 people, 180. It's like the ideal. I think the max that it could be is 200, right? Because that's like 2 doses. I guess you could do they're counting boosters now, right? I got my booster shot scheduled next week. But no, yeah. I mean, I think when we were at this part, like the government was pretty much like we were about to be fully reopened. Like when we were here, I remember all that stuff. Like it was like the pandemic's over. We can have more than 6 people at your house. You can travel to different cities. Like everything was opening up again. Life was good. And then Delta fucking came in. Because of course it did. And then now Omicron. So yeah. I mean, I think maybe 2 years is probably going to be the limit. I feel like people are going to get really sick of this if this lasts a 3rd year, and then it's just like this is going to be something endemic to our society now that people are just going to die every year. And that's what it's going to be. Who knows how many. But yeah, this is fucked right here. So I'm not like totally mad that gyms are closed. I mean, I like going to gyms. I use that a lot. But it's like for a month. And people are always meeting up. Even people I knew started getting COVID. That's kind of crazy. So that's how bad this was. I mean, I ain't getting COVID. I don't want to fuck that shit. You don't know what long-term effects that's got. So get vaccinated, kids. Can I see? Okay, so 83% boosters giving 16. Still got like 4 million people not even vaccinated. Or 17%, but not one. And this is sister's got COVID. Oh my god. Does she live with her sister? Yeah, blame these motherfuckers here not getting vaccinated. It's not the government's fault, it's those guys' fault. We're now like last month. Hooray, Janessa. Look at that curve. Whoosh. Make sure to schedule your booster if you can. Whoosh. Ain't fucking with that shit. Already 20% of people got their boosters. That's solid numbers right there. But yeah, it's mainly America's fault that we gotta deal with it. If we weren't living right next to America. Look at this. Pitiful. Pitiful. You call that a curve? That ain't even shit. It's like a slow slope. Look at that. You still got like a whole third not even fully vaccinated. And like a quarter of people with not even 1 dose. I mean, that's actually amazing that they were able to get to 60%. I mean, we had this vaccine for like a year though. And not even, only 60. Those are pitiful numbers. Let's go back over to the Chad Canadians over here. Bam! I mean, only 77 is still pretty low. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's good. But like, we ain't even in the 90s for either one. That's where we need to be if you want that perfect herd immunity. Because with all those people still unvaccinated, that's where the mutations happen. We get Omicron. But yeah, hopefully things go down. But I feel like this is gonna be the last time they do lockdowns. Maybe it's a guess. People are gonna get pretty sick after for a while. They have to make decisions whether to keep locking down or not. But all I know is that it's good for my stocks eventually. I don't know if lockdowns in BC has anything to do with my stocks though, because I buy from the American markets. This actually probably doesn't affect anything. Maybe. I think like the US already pretty much stopped doing lockdowns. What is it? Like, can I just over here, United States? How many people have died? Jesus. Jesus. You just killed almost 1 million people. And it's like, whatever now. Look, I'm looking at you, Florida. Look at that. Oh my god, only not even 60%. One dose. Yeez. That's some Yeezus now. What are you fuckers doing with one dose? Why are you 20% of you like got one and just like I ain't going back. I'm done with that. Man, this was such a good time. What a good time that summer was when we thought this was over. And it's gonna keep happening if people don't get fucking vaccinated. Anyways. I go here. Wait, I didn't touch number 5. Where's the number 5? Number 5. Codename Kids Next Door. Number 5? I don't think number 5 is in there, right? Oh, number 5. Pretty sure I touched them all now. Is there anything in here? Jesus Christ.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Wait, so if I turn it on, what happens?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh, shit.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
What?
Eliminating
Nuclear?
the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this
Oh,
is making things a
shit.
little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to
Get
your
me
heart's
out.
desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
How'd I get out?
Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
Oh my God, there's
What
the door.
precious moments each one of them is.
You fucker!
Time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I
What?
turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
You do that?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Shit.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Where's the
number
one?
buttons? No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea
Where's the
what your
tree?
purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you
Gotta
let it
get
go
the 5.
peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a
click
part
the
of the
5.
joke. And believe me, I will be laughing
Is there
at
the
every
machine
second
there?
of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily
I gotta
ever
get there. Oh, fuck. Could have got there. I fucked it. Wonder if I was
The
supposed to do
meeting room.
something there.
Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Never? What? That sounds amazing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Will I really never be alone? Is there anything? Is there any truth to that? Can someone ever, never feel alone?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
You can't really just put like this huge fucking red button and be like that. What? Come on, that's not even fair. Hey, 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 I want out. I want out.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Left or west?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Fuck you.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Why?
What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Gotta wait a whole minute.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left.
Oh, this is my
right.
least favorite thing.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What's over here? I saw something. Alright, let's see. What we got in here? So it's just a car? We got an ice cream truck in here? Why are the lights on? Why are those lights there? Oh shit.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
I've seen
we
this.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? That's the ending?
All of his co-workers were
I get
gone.
spoiled and he's
What
just
could
like, that's
mean?
it?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That really is my
When
least
Stanley-
favorite.
Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely
What?
restarted the game over, completely
Wait.
fresh.
What?
Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
What?
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Why are the
Right
doors?
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
Oh!
Stanley, let's find the story.
Yay! Story time! Find his story. Alright, story here. Mr. Story, where'd you go? Mr. Story? Hello? Are you over here? You over here? No, you over here? Oh, hey, that's... Oh, we went around. What about over here?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Oh, whoa, I
Do we
like
just-
this thing.
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No! I was this close to finding the story.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. But perhaps not. I believe what I was programmed to believe. Oh, shit.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Thank you. Why didn't you just do that before?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Alright. I mean, I'm listening to you. You're the one in charge here. What? What? What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Am I playing
Do you
Dead by
remember,
Daylight?
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh, I win!
Congratulations!
Oh my god! I won!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it
Oh.
really paid off. So, good job.
I win!
No, I don't feel right about this at all.
What? I feel pretty
We
good.
both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Oh, shut the
Some
fuck up.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
No.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. No!
All right, I've got a solution.
Okay.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright. Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at me. Oh yeah, turning corners. Bam! Wait, Hey, that's not. Solitaire. 425, you've been slacking. What? That's not where that's supposed to be. B again? More bees? How many bees? Oh my.
You see? The line
Question-
knows where the story is.
Wait,
it's
is this
over
like
in
Dragon
this
League?
direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on.
I think so.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey, this is new. The monthly ledgers, annual reviews, consolidation reports, departmental accounts. This is really loud. Corporate financial records. Budget analysis. You gotta analyze that budget. You know, you got a budget. It's not gonna budget itself. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a budget. Budget.
Cut the music.
Oh, thank
Go
God.
back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Alright, I memorized it.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
We're back?
No.
There's
Line,
two
you don't know
lines.
we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I'm looking for the One Piece. Where's the One Piece? That's what I want to know. Hey, I haven't been here before. This is new, right? Oh, shit.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Line.
After we trusted you. After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No. The Line betrayed us. Alright. Line, I put my
You know
trust...
what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
No.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What? I've never done that direction. This is new and
Now,
scary.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do
I
you
just
want
make
our
4
story
right
to
turns.
be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I don't like this. How did... What? How is this? How did I... What do you... What do you... What now? It's the same. Was this the way? Oh my... Wait, this is different. It's different now. Now I'm back. So I need to turn around a certain number of times before. Okay, I get it. I get you, video game. I think I don't get you, but I get you. I get you.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
Try
I'd
and
also
snap.
like to veto the Line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
The Line just fucking broken from the ceiling. The Line has a mind of its own. Whoa, whoa, I'm fucking getting drippy from this. Oh, the Line's escaped. Someone get a net. Gotta catch the Line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Right.
Our destiny awaits.
Can't open it. Okay. The confusion ending. The confusion ending for
Oh, hold on,
16 minutes.
The confusion ending? You're telling me that's what this is? It's all
What?
one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8?
That's really
What?
how all this goes? It's all
That's to
determined?
make up a story.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
What?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
No, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that one bit. Now you forgot?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So I'm
Stanley
gonna
decided
die.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Does it matter?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nothing. Nothing. Zilcho.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So is that ending? Ending ends there.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone?
That was the
This
confusion
was
ending.
too much for Stanley to take. Too much for
I
any
get
man
it.
to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh, now that's new. There have been ages of music I've
Feeling
listened to.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright. Can't see nothing. Oh. Can I keep going this way? Is that possible? I don't hear a thud. No, I guess I'm not moving. Loading. I'm bloating and loading.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I hope I'm not repeating an ending. Or I guess I never put off on
The
this
lights
one.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know if I do. I don't know. But you never really know until you do it. You never
Now
ever
the monsters
know.
jumped to life. Their
Never
true nature
ever.
revealed.
Like
Each
ye.
bore the number of an employee
Ye
in the building.
never lose.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Seems like really like inefficient to monitor people like this. How you just have like one screen and you can search through different.
It was too horrible to believe it
I mean, I
couldn't
guess
be
it
true.
can help. Like
Had
if something,
Stanley
if you
really
see
been
something
under
go
someone's
awry, you
control
can
all
notice it
this time?
immediately.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
So I
had
guess
been manipulated to accept
if
it
you-
blindly?
I mean, with so many, who's gonna like have
No,
the
he
attention
refused
to
to
like
believe
look at
it.
all these
He
and
couldn't
monitor them?
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he
I could've
truly
just had
spent
Omnimon
his
versus
entire
Deform
life
on here.
utterly blind to the
Whoa,
world?
whoa, whoa.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating,
I still want
working,
my
all of it
injection of
monitored and
contentness.
commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes. He had won. He
I
had
won.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
Will we ever be
What
free?
other mysteries did this strange building
Unless
hold?
we kill all our
As
enemies.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Tatakai. Must be free. I'm gonna be those birds and be free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beautiful. Alright. I beat the game. We beat the game. I don't think you can beat the game more than I just beat it. So, I think we'll call it a due on that one. There's more endings? No. 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 Once you gain freedom, does anything ever really end? Isn't every ending just a new beginning? So why do we call these endings? We should just call them all beginnings. Yeah, if you want to. I was just gonna go to sleep. I mean, I'll look for some more endings another time. I'll do like one more playthrough for the endings. I'm just gonna go to sleep now. Jump off? Like, oh, I never thought of that. But land on the bridge.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait, what bridge? There's no bridge
Look,
here.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Alright.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
2v1, I can't. I don't trust you for shit, though. I'm out of here, man.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
God. The Matrix.
Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door? Isn't the red pill the one? Like the blue pill, red pill? Like, isn't the blue pill you go back to your life and you live a normal life? With the red pill, see some serious shit. But I'm a contrarian, so I'm gonna go under the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Did he just world me?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
That one. That one? Or this one? You know.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Is it more death?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
It was amazing.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. Alright, show me where I'm at. The good old Neil. 2 seconds. Nicho Nacho, that's the... Oh, that's a lot of awards. Oh. 21.3. Skip the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of it shows the blue door. This is you. Oh. Oh. It'll take you to get to the correct door. Community Senate approved. Objectively ranked. Oh my. Why don't I ask some friends for help? Friend list empty. Oh man. Why you gotta remind me, man? Come on, man. This used to be a dead rat is offline. This is you. A dead rat. I'm gonna beat the shit out of that dead rat. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I hate cardboard cutouts of
I
babies.
don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Hey!
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Let me go up there.
Is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Let me up.
Ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Where?
This will go here. No, here. And then...
That's your house?
Let's see, what
Like,
does it need?
only like 2 blocks.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it.
No.
Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
You made this? I made
But you've
this.
only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Guess I'm not allowed to jump, even though this is Minecraft. Literally, where mechanics? You know, there's very few games that give you like that, like rush of addiction when you first play it when you were younger, like Minecraft did. So like, even though Minecraft kind of lost some of its magic nowadays, but you can't deny back then when you didn't know much about it and you like jumped on it for the first time, that shit was pretty wild. It was pretty innovative for its time. You can't deny that. And then when you could play with friends and do shit, like that was Some crazy shit.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Mining? Yay! Mining, mining. Gotta get some wood first. That's the first thing you do. I gotta beat up this tree. Aw, man, it's not working. Maybe I can find a chest somewhere with some axes. That'd be good.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I didn't bring a light. Oh, we got some coal. Can't get the coal. Mr. Narrator, there's no light. Oh, some mushrooms. I need some mushrooms. I need to eat.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
There you go.
Okay,
Iron.
new game.
That is a zombie. The hell is this?
Yes!
Portal!
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even
Portal.
supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
I'll take a shit.
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Go into the toilet. There you go. Please let me do some portals. Let me do some portals.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
There. I'm a genius.
Genius.
Thank you. I know.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough.
I did beat it.
So,
You
why
fucker.
don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all
This
eternity.
isn't Mario Party.
I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think
those
I'll
are
just go
difficult
about
buttons.
my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's what it is, man. This is the most ambitious crossover in gaming history. Portal and Minecraft. They're both probably owned by Valve or something, right? Oh my god. Oh, the betas. Beta. Work in progress. Yo, you gotta finish your game. This is dark. Oh, did I fall? No! I still had more to see. Oh. Oh my god. Everything's dark because the narrator's in here now. Turn on the lights. Saving on electricity while he left. I can go anywhere now? Holy shit, it's dark. I would need to turn on my lamp to really see properly. What is light? Light. He didn't turn off these lights. It's gonna cost him a fortune in electricity bills. Something else. It's supposed to be my office, but this ain't my office. What? Is this the dev room? Is this the DJ studio? What kind of fucked up DJ would do this? The light. It's over there still. This is the recording booth. This is where the narrator is. Wait. If the narrator's recording booth is the same place where my office is, does that mean I'm the narrator? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Is that the end? Oh, there's papers everywhere.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Is this really what I want? I think we've all felt that sometimes, but then we don't realize what we were asking for. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Waiting input? Who's gonna give the input? White? Who father? Who farter? What? Why is there paper everywhere?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
I was gonna do that.
Yes. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm always
Look,
amazed
Stanley,
that I
I think
wasn't
perhaps
fired
we've
years
gotten
ago.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
Matrix
fact is that the
reference?
story has been about nothing but you all this time.
And that's what I'm guessing.
There's someone you've been
I think
neglecting.
they did it the other way around.
Someone you've forgotten about.
We.
Please.
Oh, fuck that life.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wait, I want to make him do it big.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I really need this this indication. I'm directionally challenged. That's why.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Can I go around still? What? How? What? Two doors? Oh shit.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Am I in space again? I want to fly again. I was having fun. Oh my god, I am.
Here. Yes.
Oh my god.
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Oh my god. This is happiness. It's everything I ever wanted. A night sky with random glowing blue lights. Oh shit! We got paint drops now? Oh shit, now that's way too good. Wow. Wow, that's just amazing. Is my stream lagging? Looks like it's lagging to me. Maybe it's the narrator doing this. Don't see any dropped frames. Maybe it's just me. Is it good now? Looks like it's good. I see the Zelda and Link going at it. Alright, we're back in. Oh, now they're green? Oh, fuck this. That's not what I signed up for. I came for the blue glowing lights. Who wants green glowing lights? Get me out of here. Fuck that shit.
No, wait. Where are you going?
This looks like some construction going on.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Well, then I just won't die. Easy. You ever think about that, narrator? Don't gotta overcomplicate.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, he was happy. Oh. Oh, shit. This is... Wait, let's go back. Let's see what happened. Does he become thankful? Better thank me for not killing myself right now. Whoa, now we got red.
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
But for how long? I want the blue lights. That's what I signed up for. What is this? Is this red or pink? Can you ever know the difference between red and pink? Huh? How come pink gets its own color? What about light green? What do you call light green? Like, even light blue has teal. Or is teal like green and blue? Hey, where are the stars? Oh, I think light blue doesn't even have its own thing, you know? baby blue? I don't know, but it's still blue. Fucking pink.
No.
Gets to be its own color.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Oh, you right, you right. When you're right, you right. You right. Whoa.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Now those are pretty lights. These ones, it's like a lava lamp. Then look at that. Look, oh, they're moving. Are they moving? Or are we moving? Dude. We're orbiting around each other, man. We're just all in orbits with ourselves. Everything's moving, but also not. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill myself. Yeah, I can
You
only
heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
You know, sometimes you gotta die to be alive. Am I right or am I right?
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
No. Cannonball!
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Okay, what if I stop moving? What happens? Nothing. This little scaredy face. Oh yeah, Ellie, so you're fighting Asgore. How'd that go? Like that ending? I always like the music when fighting Asgore. That's one of my favorite Undertale tracks. Doom, 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 doom.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I clearly, from that first attempt, I learned that I'm immortal and I'm a god, so now I'm just doing this for free diving lessons. Whee!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Oh, he's getting
Can
so
you do
sad.
that for me?
Oh, he's so sad. Did the neutral playthrough, then I had a full inventory and didn't get the letter. So I gave up before realizing I needed an invo spot. And watched the passive ending. The music for Asgore is top tier for sure.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
You just said the same thing. You're boring me. Suicide's more interesting. Yeah. Passive ending does take a couple more hours to do. Especially if you didn't do a perfect pacifist run beforehand.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my
But
game?
I'm glad I did the pacifist ending. Like, it was a heartwarming way to end it.
You were literally willing to kill
And then I did the
yourself to
genocide
keep me
run.
from being happy.
Can jump
Am I
off
reading the
there.
situation correctly?
Here? Yeah. This game doesn't let me jump. I think I just gotta do the old-fashioned way. Springboard dive. Swan dive to the best night of your life.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
From the good
But
room?
I guess that was too much
Oh,
to
can
ask.
I? I didn't even try that.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice
You
after
gotta
all.
making a good point.
Well, this one is yours.
Let's try this one more time. Oh!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm going back.
Huh. And that was a depressing one to end it on. Maybe I should have tried that next time. But I need to sleep. I have school tomorrow. I stayed up way too late playing video games. Yeah, this game is just a bunch of endings that fuck with your mind. It's art in a video game. I'll do the rest later. Thanks for coming, Emily and Nelson. He's still there, and Yosemite, he's still always there. I'll probably do one more. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming. I'll just like look at or do one more day of playthrough. It's only a few hours, right? I've been playing for a few hours already. I think I get the gist of the game already. It's neat. It makes you think. It's an interesting experience. Alright. Good day at school tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day at work and streaming and stuff. There's only a few endings left. Oh boy, howdy. We can do that next time. Because I think that last ending I did there added like 30 more minutes. And if any of them are as long, I don't got the time. I don't have the time. So we'll do it next time. Good night.